Let me ask you a question, serious question. How do women find a husband? What's the steps in a woman finding a husband?
First of all, she has to go to Yeshua. She has to go to Yahuwah through Yeshua. And then...
She has to go to Yeshua through Yahuwah.
No. Yahuwah.
Yahuwah through Yeshua.
That's first.
What does that mean?
She has to pray.
She has to pray. So the woman can go on her knees at night, pray, and the husband's going to appear. So what's the steps for women finding a husband?
The way how she thinks and how she dresses will attract the right man to her.
There you go. But guess what? What kind of dressing? You said the way she dresses will attract the right man to her. What kind of dressing? What kind of dressing? Modest apparel, right? You're absolutely right. Sirach 7 verses 6. That's right. Well, listen to this.
The book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend,
the Bible says, if you want to get a friend would eventually what? Lead to a spouse, lead to a husband, or lead to a wife. It starts with friendship first. Read the verse again.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
So for all the women in the streets that's looking for a husband, or looking for a quote-unquote good man like they say, what must they do?
Prove him first.
You must prove that spouse first. Because guess what? A lot of women today, you know what they say? How they're going to find a husband? Based upon the way that they're dressed. But guess what? If you are walking the streets with your butt showing, your breast showing, your legs showing, guess what? You will not find a good man that way. You're going to find a whoremonger that just want to lay down and have sex with you, then he's going to leave. Read that verse again.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
So the first step in finding a spouse, the Bible says you need to prove that person first. Because guess what? A lot of women might say, you know what? The only thing is money. But guess what? The man might have a lot of money, but he is crazy in the head. He might have riches. He might have a very nice bank account. But guess what? He comes home at night, and the first thing he wants to do is punch the woman upside the head and beat her up. So guess what? The Bible says to avoid that, you need to prove that spouse first. Meaning what? Talk to that spouse. In the proving process, guess what you don't do? You don't lay down and have sex with that spouse, with that partner, with that person. Read the verse again. Because today a lot of women say, you know what? Because I have sex with a man, he's going to marry me. The woman couldn't be more far from the truth.
Sex doesn't mean that you can hold a man.
You're absolutely right. But guess what? Women don't understand that. Having sex does not mean that the man will marry you. A lot of women today don't understand that. Read that verse again.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
So the first step in finding a spouse is to prove that person. Meaning what? Sit down and talk to them. Get to know them. Get to know if that person has mental illnesses. A lot of brothers and sisters rush into a relationship not knowing that the woman or the man has depression. The woman or the man is schizophrenic. The woman or the man grew up in a broken house. So now they treat the spouse the way they see the father treating the mom by beating her up, stomping her to the curb, not taking care of the mom. That's all the stuff you gotta ask the spouse before you say, you know what? I can live the rest of my life with you. But guess what, sis? That stuff is not being taught. Not from the older generation, damn sure not in the church. The quote-unquote Christian church. Read on.
And be not hasty to credit him.
The Bible says don't be hasty to credit that spouse. You know why? It's going to explain.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Don't be hasty to credit that spouse, because the Bible says some people are friends for their own occasion. Meaning what? The man is only going to speak nice to the woman. He's going to buy her all the things that she wants, just to lay down and have sex with her. So the Bible says, don't be hasty to credit. Not because the man says, you know what? Let's go out, I'll pay for the dinner. Let's go out, I'll pay for the ride. Let's go on vacation, I'll pay for it. You ain't got to worry about it. Your mindset shouldn't be, you know what? I can marry this man. I can live my entire life with this man. Because he only wants something, the Bible is saying. So to avoid that, the Bible says, don't be hasty to credit anyone. So in other words, 6 months into getting to know someone, you shouldn't be having sex with them. 8 months in getting to know someone, you shouldn't be having sex with them. 2 weeks into getting to know someone, you shouldn't be opening up your legs and having sex with that person, because that person is only showing you their representative. But guess what, sis? That stuff has been lost from the older generation. Sis, I am a young adult. And here it is, I'm in the streets having to teach older people what they should be teaching me. That's why the Bible says the course of nature today is flipped upside down. Read on.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
The Bible says don't be hasty to credit anyone, because that person might not abide in the day of your trouble. In the relationship aspect of it, the man finally sleeps with the woman. He gets her pregnant. She said, you know what? I'm pregnant. Guess what he does? Oh well. Right. He said, on to the next one. Or he said, you know what? Go get an abortion.
I'm ready to be a father.
Right. So the Bible says, don't be hasty to credit anyone.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.